Dark Psychology Part 2, Advanced Manipulation Tactics. You must recognize, in Part 1, we uncovered the hidden ways human behavior is influenced and manipulated. But what we discussed was only the surface. Manipulation does not stop at fear, guilt, or authority. There are deeper, more calculated psychological tactics used by skilled manipulators. In Part 2, we go further into advanced dark psychology techniques. How manipulators choose their targets, how control is maintained over time, and how intelligent people unknowingly fall into psychological traps. This video is not about fear, it's about awareness. Chapter 1: How Manipulators Select Their Targets. Manipulators do not manipulate everyone. They select their targets carefully. They look for people who are empathetic, emotionally open, helpful, seeking approval. Strength does not always protect you. Kindness can be exploited. Intelligence does not guarantee immunity. Manipulators observe quietly. They notice emotional reactions. They test boundaries slowly. Once the vulnerability is confirmed, the process begins. Chapter 2: Trauma Bonding. Trauma bonding is one of the most dangerous psychological traps. It forms when emotional pain is mixed with emotional relief. Punishment followed by reward. Coldness followed by affection. The brain becomes addicted to emotional highs and lows. The victim begins to associate pain with love. This bond feels powerful, but it is destructive. Many people remain in toxic relationships not because they are weak, but because their nervous system has been conditioned. Chapter 3: Intermittent Reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement is the psychology behind gambling addiction. Rewards are unpredictable. Sometimes you receive affection, sometimes silence, sometimes praise, sometimes punishment. Because the reward is uncertain, the brain works harder to obtain it. This keeps victims emotionally trapped, constantly hoping for the next positive moment. Chapter 4: Future Faking. Future faking is when promises are used as control. Manipulators create a perfect future, success, love, security, but the future never arrives. Promises keep the victim invested, hopeful, and patient, while control continues in their present. Words replace actions. Chapter 5: Character Assassination. When manipulators lose control, they attack reputation. They distort narratives. They plant doubt in others. They rewrite history. This isolates the victim socially and emotionally. Once isolated, resistance becomes difficult. Chapter 6: Cognitive Overload. Cognitive overload overwhelms the mind. Too much information, too many emotions, too many demands. When the brain is exhausted, compliance increases. Confusion becomes submission. Chapter 7: How to Break Free. Breaking free begins with awareness. Patterns matter more than promises. Boundaries matter more than explanations. Silence can be strength. Distance restores clarity. Support restores perspective. Education restores power. Manipulation fades when it is recognized. Chapter 8: Conclusion. Dark psychology only works in the shadows. Once exposed, it loses its power. Awareness is not paranoia, it is protection. Subscribe to Mind Nest Facts for Psychology Explained Simply, and continue strengthening your mind.